The world's most famous couple is going to add to their massive real estate collection a picturesque mansion, which will become Travis and Taylor's new bird nest in Europe. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were so blown away by their recent trip to Italy's Lake Como that they are reportedly planning to make a love nest there. The superstar couple were seen enjoying a romantic getaway at one of the most picturesque places in the world as Taylor took a well-earned breather in between her blockbuster Eras tour shows. We have been told by a well-placed insider that Travis loved the Italian hotspot so much that he took the cruel summer star on a 3-property tour, with a view to one of them taking the plunge and purchasing some beautiful European real estate. Lake Como has long been a favorite destination for Taylor, but the source says 3-time Super Bowl winning star Travis was mesmerized by the location and fell in love with the beauty and atmosphere of the area, situated 25 miles north of Milan. "I have rarely seen him like this," revealed the insider. "We have seen all 3 properties on their radar, and can confirm they are all stunning. The first one, which comes in at a cool $3.2 million, is a 5,381 square foot, 4-bed, 4-bath residence with amazing views of the lake and surrounding areas, built in 1800 in the village of Bellagio. The unique independent period villa is in a dominant position with a splendid lake view." Gushed the realtor's description. The pedestrian access to the property, with a pleasant internal path, partly with pergola and a base in local stone, is situated in a private park of about 1,400 square meters bordering the garden of Villa Serbelloni. The villa has a rustic feel and still has many of the original finishes, including decorated ceilings and fireplaces to create a timeless atmosphere inside the property. On the ground floor, Taylor can work on some new tunes in a violin room and then relax by taking a stroll and picking something tasty from a wonderful-looking wine cellar carved out of rock. 3 bedrooms are on the first floor, while the kitchen and main living areas are on the second, where there is also access to a sumptuous outdoor dining area and more amazing views. Kelce Insider told us, "Taylor has been great at showing Travis new places. It's a perfect way to spend time together, away from their intense lives." The next inviting option, Villa Croce in the village of Menaggio, comes in at a cheaper $1.7 million, has 3 beds and 2 baths, yet is a larger property spanning 7,212 square feet, nestled near the prestigious golf club Menaggio Cadenabbia. The real estate website urges prospective buyers to discover a love story at Villa Croce in Menaggio, where every detail whispers tales of timeless elegance and beauty. A hidden gem in Menaggio, one of the most sought-after locations along the shores of Lake Como, where the air is washed with the sweet scent of romance and sophistication. Upon entry, guests are greeted with a large, open-plan living space, bathed in ethereal natural light streaming through floor-to-ceiling windows, painting every room in a soft, enchanting glow. The property is more modern than the first offering, but still provides ample space outside to lap up the breathtaking vistas. Picture yourself here, savoring a glass of fine Italian wine, feeling the embrace of your very own Italian home as it whispers sweet promises of comfort, elegance, and everlasting memories. According to the realtor's description, allow Villa Croce to be the canvas for your greatest love story on the shores of magical Lake Como. The third property is the most expensive, coming in at a pricey $7.4 million, but is arguably the most idyllic. The 3-bed, 3-bath villa is only accessible by boat, to give the property a private retreat feel. Approaching by boat, the silhouette of the villa emerges like a masterpiece against the backdrop of the shimmering waters, said the official description. The journey itself becomes a prelude to the tranquility that awaits, creating an atmosphere of anticipation and wonder. After leaving the boat at the private buoy or dock, you are greeted by a large lush garden, a green carpet of manicured lawns, fragrant flowers, and ancient trees. The realtor continues, the villa's architecture recounts the past history of Lake Como, when quarrymen dug into the mountain to extract stones to build villas and churches. Floor-to-ceiling windows in the living space allow for gorgeous views of Lake Como. Meanwhile, the outdoor dining area appears to be the perfect place to either relax or host friends. The U.S. Sun reported last year how the couple had begun to look at places in Portugal and Spain, with Travis in particular taking a serious liking to European living. Source said, Travis was mesmerized. "I have rarely seen him like this. But, according to our insider, this latest Italy trip has reignited his passion to have a cozy, sumptuous hideaway to help rest and unwind away from the craziness of both his and Taylor's whirlwind careers. It's such a beautiful place, very peaceful, very romantic, a very nice gateway during her intense Euro part of the tour, the source confirmed. They also took a bit of time to look into real estate, as many celebrities own houses and properties there. They like to do simple things, to relax, to spend days being by themselves and chill at home, so that location would be a perfect nest for them if one of them decides to buy a property there. Travis really loves this kind of place, and he was so happy that they could share that Italian getaway together, added the person who is close to the Kelsey family. They want those moments, they love being together and discovering the world. Taylor has been great at showing Travis new places. It's a perfect way to spend time together away from their intense lives. As Taylor Swift continues to take Europe by storm with the second leg of her continent-spanning Eras tour, Travis Kelce is opening up about his romantic getaway with the Down Bad singer in Lake Como. After being inseparable all spring, the Kansas City Chiefs player was photographed reuniting with Swift to enjoy some downtime in the celeb-loved destination, including a sweet boat ride sighting. When asked about the trip on the red carpet of his Kelsey Jam Music Festival, Kelce raved about the romantic getaway, particularly the unbelievable food they'd had. "It's the best food and the best views in the world," Kelce told reporters at the Kansas concert on Saturday, May 18th, calling out a butter ravioli that stuck out as amazing. Kelce stayed mum on other details from the trip, including swell PDA-packed strolls around the city and a rainy day boat ride where the couple wore coordinating outfits and packed on even more PDA before Swift headed back to Stockholm, Sweden for the next stop of her tour circuit. However, the athlete gave a sweet shout-out to Swift when asked about his favorite part of their European vacation, her Eras tour performance in Paris, France, which he attended with Gigi Hadid and Bradley Cooper. "Taylor's shows are unbelievable," he said of the performance, where the trio went viral for dancing in their suite during Swift's performance of Blank Space. "If you haven't been to them, you gotta try them." Speaking of Blank Space, Kelce named the 1989 album classic as one of his favorite Taylor Swift songs during Kelsey Jam. Unsurprisingly, he admitted his other faves were a little bit biased, shouting out "The Alchemy" and "So High School" from Swift's new Tortured Poets Department album. Kelce was among the first fans to see the Fortnite star perform tracks from her latest EP during the second leg of her Eras tour, a segment she cheekily titled Female Rage, the musical. Kelce appeared to be missing his girlfriend after a whirlwind spring of date night sightings and even a surprise Coachella appearance, but he told reporters he'd gotten Swift's blessing to go out and have fun at his second annual music festival. "She wishes she was here," he continued. "I know that, but she's got a lot of people she's performing for."